What's up, guys? Today we'll be reviewing Revolution 19. Three siblings, Nick, Kevin, and Cass, run away when robots attack and find their home in the deep forests. However, they are soon captured and brought to live in a society ruled by intelligent AIs. Everything seems peaceful at first, but the three soon realize that the cities ran by the AIs have strict rules. No art, no drinking, and if anyone tries to escape, the robots torture or kill them. As Kevin, Nick, and Cass try to fit in, they also try to figure out how to escape from the large city, while also researching what has changed since the AI have taken over humanity. The world in Revolution 19 is very interesting. Even though the AIs run a strict society, the simplistic, smooth, and metallic design of their city is very similar to old sci-fi stories. For example, a lot of the robots are made of basic shapes, like cubes and spheres, and the simplistic descriptions of the world allow the imagination to create up what the rest of the world really looks like. The machines and robots are very ominous too, with their monotone voices and lifeless personalities. The city that the three siblings explore contrasts wonderfully to the forest and nature that they were at in the beginning of the story. The atmosphere to the settings, especially in the city, adds suspense too. The characters are decent. However, this is the first book of the series, and the characters have yet to change or grow, so in Revolution 19, we only really get a basic introduction to all the different characters. Kevin, Cass, and Nick are normal kids who have strengths and flaws, plus internal conflicts as they face danger further on in the story. But it feels like the book focuses more on the world they're in and the adventure than trying to let the reader connect to the characters. Through the chapters, we get little traits here and there, and only start to see why we should get attached to the main group. It feels as if Cass, Kevin, and Nick are tossed into danger and forced to face the villains' trials before we really get to know them. Maybe it would have been better if the plot slowed down, because it feels as if the story jumps around too fast, and the reader can't appreciate the small moments that lead to bigger events throughout the book. Maybe there should be a few more chapters dedicated to the three main characters? It just seems like there's a lot missing, and that the story is a little rushed. However, this doesn't mean the characters aren't interesting. Even the side characters have personality and have a little mystery to them. For example, Farron is a kid who excels at hacking machines, and by curiosity decides to help the three siblings on their journey to escape. Doc, who has a lot of wisdom, also helps the three main characters because he believes that the three kids can stop the AIs. The main villain is mysterious. We only get a glimpse of what they're like at the end, just a small scene describing a little about them. It would have been cool to learn more about the villain before the end of the book, but it's probably to add suspense to the rest of the series. The ending also provides questions to keep the readers guessing on what happens next, which is cool. There are other questions as well, and mystery about the world in Revolution 19. It's somewhat confusing, especially since this is the first book of the series. It would have been cool if the story explained a little more about a few things too. For example, in the story, humans have already lost the war with the AI, and have lost trying to stop them. Why would the robots want to destroy the humans' revolution campsites and capture the humans who are left? The AIs already have multiple advantages. A. They're robots. They all know about tactics to win battles. B. They can hover or fly more accurately than humans can, because the rest are trying to rebuild planes from scrap parts, run or hide, or are already living in cities. C. They were built to be nearly indestructible and can't be destroyed so easily. In the book, the story explains that these machines were made for war, so they're made of very strong material. Plus, the robots have the technology to repair themselves or even build more machines. D. The AI have already won. Sure, there are humans like the three main characters who live in abandoned, desolate places and try to live to regroup and plan a way to destroy the AIs, but the robots have already won. It'd be very difficult to win a war against the machines that are built specifically for war. So, this brings up a lot of questions on what the main goal is for the machines. If they were against all the humans from the start, and don't need them to function or survive, why would the AI continue to capture everyone and let everyone live in a somewhat strict yet normal society? Maybe the machines want to be human, but why? Like the points mentioned earlier, there'd be no reason for them to want to be like humans. This is what is so confusing in Revolution 19. The book is told from the characters' point of views, so they're going in blind. The three siblings are forced to blend in to survive, so everything that's explained during their time in the city is always rushed, because they're always trying to hide. It would have been better if the story also spent a little more time explaining the situation, or at least the main villain to the reader. Overall, Revolution 19 is a decent story. It feels a bit rushed at times, but there are a lot of good points about it too. The world described is really beautiful, and the characters feel relatable enough as they try to fight against the villains. There's also great action and suspense, but maybe the story would have been better if it took a little more time to focus on characters and explaining the robot society. This is my book review for Revolution 19. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.